Charles William Anschutz Memorial Tournament, Thanksgiving night. Your referee for this match, Tristan Michaels. Ladies and gentlemen, now making his way to the ring from Deadwood, South Dakota, weighing in at 210 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, the Outlaw Josie Quinn.
Inside my mind, mass grave of all hopes lay, mass grave of hopes lay.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent this evening from Anderson, South Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Wild Billy Buck.
But baby, I'm a real good man. I may drink too much and play too loud. Hang out with a rough and rowdy crowd. That don't mean I don't respect my mama or my Uncle Sam. Yes, sir, yes, ma'am. I may be a real bad boy, but baby, I'm a real good man. I might have a reckless streak, at least a country mile wide. If you're gonna run with me, it's gonna be a wild ride.
All right, here. Matchup. Outlaw Josie Quinn versus Wild Billy Buck here. Billy Buck, you can see those ribs taped up right now. Ribs are taped up after that match against Michael Judas. He can hardly get his singlet up right now over his chest. Josie Quinn, collar and elbow tie up. Recent signee of Ring of Honor. He's going to be going to the dojo up north. Very exciting times for this young man. He and Billy Buck, no strangers to each other. Buck, absolutely, I'm surprised he's here, honestly. After the matchup he had with Judas at our last event. And what he's been through the last couple months here in Southern Fried. Big shot right to the side of the jaw of Quinn. Buck with a big elbow right to the top of his head. And Quinn checking teeth right now. Billy Buck quickly a fan favorite here at Southern Fried for us. Big shoulder block to Quinn. Quinn is down. Head of steam. Quinn going for hip toss and gets one reversed right there. Oh, man. Clothesline right over the top rope, and Quinn is out to the floor, smashing into the barricades now, and the fans cheering for Billy Buck. Referee Tristan Michaels, no relation, starting the count there, and Buck is right here close to us, working over the jaw of Josie Quinn. Heading to the far side of the barricades. He is taking it to Josie right now. Oh, no. Shoulder block right into the ring apron. Billy Buck, those ribs right off the steel partition there of the ring, that support beam across there between post to post. Definitely going to be some damage there. He got slammed onto one of our speakers at ringside just 2 weeks ago. Oh, shot there as Quinn comes in, and a shot from Quinn right to the jaw of Billy Buck. Big clubbing blow, big forearm right across the shoulders of Billy Buck, and Buck struggling to get up. Anytime, if you've ever had any type of a rib injury, even if it's just a sprain in your rib cage, it is hard to just do anything, to move, breathe, anything else, much less work a stinking wrestling match. And Billy Buck is out here doing that for the people of Monroe and Southern Fried. Billy Buck signaling for the figure four. Josie gets out of it and rolls him up. Michaels is down, just a 2 count there. Big, huge arm drag from Billy Buck. And a second one there as Josie Quinn comes in. Buck settling into that arm bar. Look at the grimace on his face, the pain Billy Buck is in just to be here and wrestle right now. Absolute resiliency. You got to respect Josie Quinn for not focusing on those ribs, as it was obvious to start the matchup they were going to be a problem for Buck. Injuries are a way of life for professional wrestlers here, and you work through them as you can, but some guys will take a side shot, some guys will take a cheap shot and go for that to try and take out a victory here. It's win at all costs right now, honestly, and Billy Buck is in there and takes a knee right to those ribs, as Josie Quinn takes advantage there just a little bit. We'll see where this goes from here. Referee Tristan Michaels checking on Buck. He knows of the injury and shakes his head as Billy Buck says he's going to continue. Quinn talking to Buck there, and he does take that shot. Buck went spine first off the ring while they were outside on the floor in the early goings of this matchup, and Buck is in a bad place right now. And Quinn stomped right in that spinal area. Oh, geez. Big knee right to the midsection as well. Michael's checking in on him to see if he's going to go. Buck is still going to continue. We saw him take an amazing beating from Michael Judas at our last event. Look at that. Quinn is Quinn's pulling the tape off. That compression tape that keeps those ribs from expanding. The lower abdomen of Billy Buck keeps him from expanding to the full point. He can't even take a full breath with that strap, with his chest strapped up like that and his ribs strapped up. Now every breath he takes is going to fill up those lungs, and it's going to hurt his ribs even more. Sending Buck in. Spine first into the turnbuckles there at the far side. Michaels is saying no, he is not quitting. Recently, I showed a friend of mine a video who's not a pro wrestling fan of the kendo stick match between Sandman and Tommy Dreamer years ago in ECW, in talking about the resiliency of Billy Buck and what he went through at the last show against Michael Judas. 2 count there from Tristan Michaels, just to understand the pain these guys put themselves through week in and week out. And Billy Buck is out here performing for the fans at Southern Fried right now when he really should not be here. Listen to these fans trying to get Billy Buck back into this matchup. Buck gets any sort of offense here going forward in this matchup, I'll be surprised. Body slam there, full spine first right on that mat. Josie Quinn taking the advantage there as he measuring him up. Big knee drop right to the midsection again. Covering there, Tristan Michaels is down, just a 2 count there, and Buck kicks out. Fans cheering on Wild Billy Buck. Quinn settling in on a submission hold now. He's stretching that shoulder of Billy Buck. Oh, geez. Exposing the ribs. Buck can't defend himself right there when that arm's locked in like that. Billy Buck's feeding off the fans a little bit. You can see those hands moving, those feet shaking. Is he going to get back up? He's trying to break that hold, and Quinn's got him. Buck with a shot to the midsection. Buck is up. And another fist right to the jaw. Big dusty elbow right to the top of the head, and a second one. Billy Buck is feeling it. How much does he have left in the tank right now? Boot to the face from Quinn. Buck is stunned. Huge high backdrop from Billy Buck, and Buck setting him up. Are we going to see the Buck shot here? Does he have enough in him? Look at that. Look at the pain he's in. He just stomped his leg, and it just shot right through his ribs. Michaels checking on Billy Buck once again. Quinn is up to his feet. Quinn goes in. Shoulder block. No. Multiple shoulder blocks into the corner now, and Buck. Tristan Michaels is pulling him out. He's telling him not to focus on the ribs. And just have some compassion. Billy Buck, vertical suplex. Oh, Jesus. Midsection right across that top rope. Michaels is down. Could this be it? That is it, a 3 count.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match, the Outlaw, Josie Quinn. He advances to the Charles William Anschutz Memorial Tournament Thanksgiving night.
Quinn is in the Memorial Tournament on Thanksgiving night. 50% of Billy Buck is left in the ring right now as Quinn is victorious. And Billy Buck is in some bad shape right now with his ribs. He went rib first right across the top rope. Tristan Michaels is going to have a hard time keeping Quinn off of him right now. But Billy Buck has got to make his way to the back right now. Quinn is coming out of the ring. Hard fought match up there for Josie Quinn. We'll see him again on Thanksgiving. Billy Buck is struggling to breathe right now here on the ring. As Quinn surveys the damage as he's on his way out. On his way to the back. Lulu and Rodney, our senior security staff. Scotty is there. We're trying to get some help out of the back. Tristan Michaels sending Josie to the back there. We got to get some help for Billy Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a big round of applause to Wild Billy Buck.
Buck being helped to the back right now. Rodney and Lulu sending him back there. He's got to have those ribs taped back up so they don't expand on him. I don't know what kind of damage he's got there, but that's definitely some internal damage. He showed up with it. We talked to him about not wrestling tonight. Michael Judas is due in for the next match. And he's coming out as he walks past Billy Buck. Judas is there in the entrance ramp blocking the way with Corey Hollis, and he's just laughing at Billy Buck as Buck goes to the back and Judas turns around. Judas is hitting Billy Buck right in the ring entrance there. Absolutely disgusting. He and Hollis are just laughing at each other. Buck has got to make his way to the back. He needs some medical attention big time. And Judas is making his way out right now as he and Hollis come to the ring for the next matchup. Absolute garbage. Absolute garbage.
Before we start our next match, I want to get someone in the audience to stand up. Matt Griffin from Action Wrestling, Tyrone, Georgia, next weekend, Friday night in Tyrone. Action Wrestling at 145 Commercial Avenue. Roger Spence. Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is a triple threat match. Introducing first, from the heart of darkness, weighing 275 pounds, here is Michael Judas. He is accompanied to the ring by the Southern Fried Heavyweight Champion, Corey Hollis.
Cut the music. Now, I know why I'm out here, because I'm a licensed professional manager. I know why you're out here, and I know why he's out here, but why is Mr. Hollis out here? Is he, you're the champion. No, wait a second. Does he have a license to be a manager?
I don't need a license.
Rules are rules. I don't believe in cheating. Security. Do your job. Rules are rules. Rules are rules.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the second contender in this match. He hails from Japan. He is JB Enterprises Assassin. Ladies and gentlemen, Techi Makuji. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Heathen City, standing 6'10", 306 pounds, here is Logan Creed. gentlemen, the first man with a pin is the winner, and it is no disqualification.
Boys and girls, this is what half a ton of humanity looks like in the middle of the ring, and it's only 3 dudes. Near 1,000 pounds in this matchup right now. Logan Creed sent out to the floor right now. Michael Judas, a forearm to the side of the ample jaw of Techi Makuji. As Makuji is there, standing tall, these two men going at it. Man, this is a super heavyweight bout if there ever is one. And Makuji is rocked. Reverse. Oh, Creed grabs that ankle and he pulls Judas out, and the two big men are going at it. Creed with that big left-handed uppercut, and he gets one for Makuji as well. Creed with a clothesline and sending Makuji over to the top. Out to the floor. Listen to this crowd as the big man stands tall. Logan Creed going out. Oh my God! He's flying out of the ring. 6'10", and he's on Makuji as well, and Makuji's down. Something that big should be tracked by the FAA. Listen to this crowd. Lucha Logan going out of the ring now. Holy smokes. Logan settling in there on Makuji. Makuji with a reversal. I don't know how he's up at this point. Creed with a shot to the jaw. Big clothesline from Logan Creed. Makuji is down. Michael Judas is up on the top rope now, and a big clothesline there. Guys are flying everywhere. They're showing Marcus Cross and these young guys how to do it. Holy smokes. Judas a big chop to the chest of Creed. We've talked about just how enormous Michael Judas is, and here's Logan Creed now. Makuji with a knee lift right to the jaw. And a kick there to Michael Judas as well. And Makuji, Creed in the corner there. He's going to hit a rope if he kicks out, and he does. Judas was down. Radar Martin might as well go have a sandwich right now and just watch these guys fight. Makuji trying to pin Creed. Dr. Brock had Radar Martin distracted there. Dr. Brock's night has gotten worse. You can believe such a thing. He has such high hopes for this evening. He was so excited when he got here. Makuji setting up. Are we going to see the Shiranagi? Judas is up, and he's got it on Judas, and he's got it on Creed. Double Shiranagi right now. And the mood swing set that Dr. Brock has been swinging on right now is back to the back. Creed and Judas, masters of the choke slam. Are they going to get, oh my God. We got to reinforce the ring now. That's a double choke slam. 400 plus pounds there, Techi Makuji. Logan Creed and Michael Judas trading blows. Judas with a big boot right to the face, and Creed one of his own. And he scoops Judas up. Huge fall-away slam, and he just throws Michael Judas right out of the ring. This crowd is so hot. There's Brooklyn Creed, the far side of the ring. She's got a chair up. She's got a chair in her hands. This is a triple threat match, so anything goes until someone gets pinned. Creed has the steel chair. This is for Jacob Ashworth. Makuji grabs the chair from Creed. Uppercut from Makuji. Oh my God, Olympic slam from Makuji on Creed, and Creed is down. Makuji standing tall looking at Creed, but he Forgot about Michael Judas, and Judas with a high boot right to the face. And these two men are trading blows back and forth right now, and Creed's trying to get back up to his feet. Creed going up to the second rope. Big missile drop kick from Creed. These men are letting it all out for the Anschutz Classic, for that tournament. One of these three men is going to go on to Thanksgiving to compete in the tournament. Judas is up. Creed is on his knees. Makuji's down. Let's go Logan chants here. Logan Creed right in the middle of his ring right now. Guttural scream and a big clothesline for Makuji and a big clothesline for Michael Judas. And he sends Judas face first into the canvas. Judas is rocked right now, and Creed head of steam. European uppercut right to the back of the head of Judas. That point of the elbow going into the skull. Dr. Brock shouting words of encouragement to Makuji in the corner. Judas is grabbing the back of that leg. Makuji's got the Shiranagi locked in, and Judas is out in the corner now. Judas kicking the back of Makuji's head. Goozle time. Is Creed going to get him up for the choke slam? Judas has him now. Who's going to win this battle? Creed pulls that hand off, and Judas is pulling Creed's hand off now. Makuji may be waiting to see who hits what at this point and see what happens. Big backdrop there as Creed sends Judas spine first into the canvas, and Creed's going to hit that choke slam right across the thigh. Could this be all? Martin is down. And Makuji kicks him in the back of the head. Just a one count there from Radar Martin. Makuji had a breather there at ringside. Dr. Brock with some advice. Makuji with a forearm to the jaw of Logan Creed. Radar Martin doing smart thing to stay clear of these big men. Makuji's got Creed. Creed's going to reverse him into the far corner. Makuji hits shoulders first into the turnbuckle, and Makuji now heading up to the high rent district. He's going to the second rope. Those large pants of his, those flowing. Logan Creed setting him up. What are we doing here? Makuji's struggling here. He may have a leg injury. It's hard to tell. Creed trying to go up to that second rope, and he's pounding away at the head of Makuji. Michael Judas now sees what's going on, and he hits Logan Creed in the back now. Multiple shots there right to the back. We might see the crucifix here. And Creed is up. And Creed is trying to wiggle out of it. He does. Judas couldn't hold him. Creed with that patented left to the jaw of Makuji. Judas has him up in a huge choke slam right on the thigh again. Judas hooks the leg. Could this be all? That is it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the match and advances to the Thanksgiving Night Memorial Tournament, Michael Judas.
I can't believe Judas got him up for that choke slam and had the wherewithal to pull that thigh down for that backbreaker there. Judas has Radar Martin. Martin was raising his hand, and Judas wakes up, gets in Martin's face, and he sends Martin out to the floor. Creed is there in the middle of the ring after taking that choke slam. Scotty not in a real hurry to check on Radar Martin. Judas is pointing at Brooklyn Creed here at ringside. Lulu's over there for security purposes. Judas is setting him up again. Choke slam there once again. Logan Creed almost rolling out of the ring there. You can see Brooklyn very concerned about her husband. Judas is standing tall right now. Dr. Broxton and Makuji back in. This might not be a smart move. Oh, it looks like he's holding him back right now. Makuji's not coming in. Makuji wants to, but this may be a battle for another day. Makuji grunting at Michael Judas. As this matchup ends, and we're going to see Michael Judas on Thanksgiving, he's going to join the outlaw Josie Quinn. He's going to join Jacob Ashworth and Michael Stevens. Makuji's now to the back as Judas is hanging on. Hanging around out here at ringside, and Creed, after taking 2 choke slams, is headed to the back as well with security. And Judas, they got Brooklyn Creed out of the ringside area, thankfully. Judas was over there on that side near where she was at, and she's headed to the back as well. Judas is standing tall after this triple threat match. We're going to go to intermission.